everybody, my name is Allison. I'm the Programs, Outreach, and Youth Services Manager here at Monterey County Free Libraries. Thank you for joining me today for another episode of STEAM Time. Today we are going to be doing an experiment on the floor, which is why I'm sitting down on the floor. And part of me doesn't want to tell you what this experiment's about, but the other part of me realizes that it will be in the title of this video. So today we are going to be talking about mountains and how mountains are formed. And this experiment is a really cool way to demonstrate something that takes millions of years to do, which is to develop a large mountain range. So for this project, you are going to need 2 boxes. I am using these clothing storage boxes that I had in my closet. So you just want 2 of the same size boxes, and then you are going to need a large pile of towels, of cloth towels. So bath towels, beach towels, hand towels, whatever you have. I am using as many hand towels as I could find in my house. And I will change my camera angle and show you how you are going to set up for this experiment. For this experiment, you are going to put your boxes on either side of your big towel pile, and you want your towel pile to be even with the top of your boxes. So when I run my hand across, it goes all the way across without dipping down. Now, in order to see the process of how mountains are formed for the purposes of this visual experiment, the 2 boxes are going to be our continental plates. So they are going to be the Earth's plates, and we are going to see what happens when there is plate movement. The towels in the middle are representing the different layers of sedimentary rock that's on the ocean floor. So when the 2 plates, which the Earth's plates are in constant movement, when they move together, what do you think is going to happen to our towel pile? Take a second to come up with your hypothesis or guess what you think is going to happen, and then we are going to push our plates together and see what actually takes place. All right, do you have your hypothesis? So we are going to move our plates together, and what's happening? I'm going to move this one a little closer. What's happening? Can you see what's happening? Our towels here, or our sedimentary rock layer, have suddenly started to form a little bit of a curve. And if we continued to push and the layers continued to be moved, eventually they would start to go up even further and create a mountain. So this is the process in which mountains are formed. You can see in all the towel layers below that they are forming little mountain shapes, little triangles. And as the plates continue to push, these layers continue to be pushed up and would eventually rise out of the ocean floor or rise above the sea level, ground level of the Earth, and start to form bigger mountain peaks. This visual experiment demonstrates how folded mountains are created, and folded mountains are one of the most common types of mountain ranges. Some of the famous folded mountain ranges are the Rocky Mountains, the Andes, and the Alps, so you might have heard of any of those 3 mountain ranges. Now, as I mentioned, mountain ranges take millions and millions of years to create. It is a very slow process. We got to see it kind of quick, but even then you saw how I needed to push really hard to get it to go up even further. So it is a very slow process to create mountains. But as I mentioned, our plates are moving all of the time. And so there's always different things being created on Earth, like more mountain ranges. What happened to the layers of towels and what happens to the sedimentary rock layers is that as they get pushed together, they become folded and wrinkled, and they start to create that mountain peak. So this was a very simple experiment, and it showed you a visual representation of what you'd never be able to see with the naked eye because it takes way too long to happen. I hope that you enjoyed this experiment, and I hope you'll tune in next time for another episode of STEAM Time. Bye-bye, everyone.